Sometimes the most beautiful homes are the ones you least expect to find. Behind a veil of ivy and wild blooms lies a vintage farmhouse that has stood the test of time, quietly holding onto its stories and charm. As you step through the creaky wooden door, you're greeted by the warm glow of sunlight filtering through aged windows, revealing rustic beams and handcrafted details that whisper of a bygone era. Today, we dive deep into this hidden treasure, exploring its timeless rustic charm and the lush garden that surrounds it, showing how forgotten design elements can inspire and enrich modern living spaces. Welcome to Green Home Living. Vintage farmhouse decor is all about embracing the charm of the past with pieces that tell a story. This section dives into unique and often overlooked decor ideas that bring warmth and character to your home. Think distressed wood furniture, antique textiles, and handcrafted accessories that evoke nostalgia. These forgotten gems are perfect for creating a cozy, lived-in feel that blends history with comfort. Learn how to mix and match these elements with modern touches to keep your space fresh yet timeless. Whether it's a weathered farmhouse table or a vintage quilt, these ideas help you celebrate the beauty of imperfection and authenticity in your home. Thank you to all who have subscribed and liked. May you stay healthy and live a long, prosperous life. Starting a rustic garden can be both simple and deeply rewarding. This guide offers practical tips for beginners to design a garden that complements the farmhouse aesthetic. Focus on natural materials like reclaimed wood, stone pathways, and vintage garden tools as decor. Choose hardy, native plants that thrive with minimal care, such as lavender, hydrangeas, and climbing roses. Learn how to create cozy seating areas with rustic benches and how to use garden ornaments like birdhouses and lanterns to add charm. These tips help you build a garden that feels like an extension of your home's rustic personality. Transforming your living room into a vintage rustic farmhouse retreat involves thoughtful layering of textures, colors, and furniture. This section guides you through selecting warm, earthy tones and mixing vintage pieces like distressed leather chairs with soft, cozy textiles such as wool throws and linen cushions. Discover how to use antique lighting fixtures and reclaimed wood accents to add character. The goal is to create a space that feels inviting and lived in, where every item has a story. Practical tips include sourcing vintage furniture from flea markets and repurposing old items to fit your style. Want to bring more beauty into your space? Subscribe and let us know how in the comments. Vintage farmhouse furniture is full of hidden treasures that can elevate your home's decor. This section explores rare and unique pieces such as hand-carved wooden chairs, weather dressers, and rustic dining tables that have stood the test of time. Learn about the history behind these pieces and how to identify quality craftsmanship. Tips on restoring and maintaining these items ensure they remain functional and beautiful. Incorporating these hidden gems into your home adds authenticity and a sense of heritage, making your farmhouse style truly one of a kind. Bringing the garden indoors is a wonderful way to enhance rustic farmhouse decor. This section covers creative ways to integrate plants, floral patterns, and natural materials into your interior design. Use potted herbs on kitchen windowsills, dried flower arrangements in vintage vases, and botanical prints on walls. Natural wood and stone elements can mimic the garden's textures inside your home. This approach creates a seamless connection between your indoor and outdoor spaces, enriching your home with fresh, organic beauty and a calming atmosphere. Achieving harmony between your indoor vintage farmhouse style and outdoor garden beauty creates a cohesive living environment. This section discusses design principles such as color coordination, using soft greens, creams, and browns, and material choices like reclaimed wood and wrought iron that work well both inside and out. Layout ideas include aligning garden pathways with indoor sight lines and using similar decor motifs in both spaces. This seamless flow invites nature into your home and extends your rustic aesthetic beyond the walls, making your entire property feel like a unified sanctuary. The kitchen is the heart of a farmhouse home, and designing it with vintage rustic flair adds warmth and character. This section offers ideas such as installing open wooden shelves to display antique kitchenware, choosing farmhouse sinks with apron fronts, and incorporating vintage lighting like pendant lamps or lanterns. Mixing old and new elements, like modern appliances with rustic cabinetry, creates a functional yet charming space. Practical tips include sourcing vintage utensils and repurposing old crates for storage, making your kitchen both beautiful and efficient. Certain plants have long been favorites in farmhouse gardens, but are often forgotten today. This guide highlights hardy, low-maintenance plants like peonies, foxgloves, and heirloom roses that add color, texture, and fragrance to your garden. Learn about their historical significance and how they contribute to the rustic aesthetic. Tips on planting, care, and seasonal rotation help you maintain a vibrant garden that feels authentic and timeless. These plants not only beautify your outdoor space, but also attract pollinators, supporting a healthy garden ecosystem. Adding personal touches through DIY projects is a hallmark of farmhouse style. This section provides easy-to-follow projects such as crafting rustic picture frames from reclaimed wood, building simple wooden shelves, or creating vintage-inspired signs with hand-painted lettering. These projects allow you to customize your decor while embracing sustainability by repurposing materials. Step-by-step instructions and tips on tools and finishes help you achieve professional-looking results. DIY decor adds a unique, heartfelt element to your home that reflects your creativity and love for rustic charm. Lighting sets the mood in any space, and vintage farmhouse lighting creates a warm, inviting ambience. This section explores options like wrought iron chandeliers, antique lanterns, and wall sconces with Edison bulbs. Learn how to layer lighting with a mix of overhead, task, and accent lights to highlight rustic features and create cozy corners. Tips on sourcing vintage fixtures and safely updating electrical components. Ensure your lighting is both beautiful and functional. Proper lighting enhances the textures and colors of your farmhouse decor, making your home feel welcoming day and night. A farmhouse bedroom should be a peaceful retreat filled with rustic charm. This section covers bedding choices like quilted coverlets and linen sheets, furniture styles such as distressed wood bed frames and vintage dressers, and decorative accents including handmade rugs and antique mirrors. Learn how to use soft, muted colors and natural fabrics to create a calming atmosphere. Practical advice on arranging furniture for comfort and flow helps you design a bedroom that invites rest and relaxation while staying true to the vintage farmhouse aesthetic. Well-designed garden pathways and outdoor features enhance the rustic farmhouse vibe and improve garden functionality. This section discusses materials like gravel, flagstone, and reclaimed wood for creating charming walkways. Ideas for outdoor features include rustic benches, wooden arches, trellises for climbing plants, and vintage garden ornaments. Learn how to plan pathways that guide visitors through your garden's best spots and how to incorporate seating areas for relaxation. These elements add structure and beauty to your garden, making it a welcoming extension of your home. Wall art and accessories complete the vintage farmhouse look by adding personality and visual interest. This section highlights unique options such as botanical prints, antique mirrors, hand-painted signs, and wrought iron wall hangings. Learn how to mix different textures and styles to create gallery walls that tell a story. Tips on sourcing authentic vintage pieces and creating DIY art projects help you personalize your space. Accessories like vintage clocks, woven baskets, and ceramic pitchers add layers of rustic charm and functionality. Restoring vintage farmhouse furniture and decor is a rewarding way to preserve history and add character to your home. This section provides practical tips on cleaning, repairing, and refinishing wood, metal, and fabric items. Learn about safe restoration techniques that maintain the integrity of antiques while enhancing their beauty. Advice on sourcing replacement parts and choosing finishes helps you bring forgotten pieces back to life. Restored items become focal points in your decor, connecting your home to the craftsmanship and stories of the past. Keeping your farmhouse decor fresh throughout the year is easy with seasonal updates. This section offers ideas for incorporating natural elements like pine cones, dried flowers, and seasonal greenery into your decor. Learn how to switch out textiles such as cushions and throws to reflect the colors and moods of each season. Tips on creating wreaths, table centerpieces, and mantle displays help you celebrate holidays and seasonal changes while maintaining your rustic style. Seasonal decor keeps your home feeling vibrant and connected to nature's rhythms. Leaving this farmhouse, it's clear that vintage rustic style is about more than just aesthetics. It's about creating spaces that tell stories, celebrate nature, and offer a peaceful retreat from the hustle of everyday life. The weathered wood, the soft patina of age, and the vibrant garden all come together to create a home that feels alive and welcoming. If you've enjoyed this journey into the heart of vintage farmhouse beauty, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more inspiring home design stories. And tell me in the comments, what's your favorite rustic detail or garden feature that you'd love to bring into your own home? I can't wait to hear your thoughts.